What's up, Curly Crew? Alyssa here, and I'm super excited for today's video. It is about all of my favorite hair products for curly and straight. It was requested by DB2210, and I'm very happy for the suggestion. If you guys have any videos that you want me to make or you have a request for, please comment down below. I actually really love when you guys do that, so shout out to her. So we're going to dive into what my favorite hair products are. I genuinely didn't realize how many products that I reach for on the shelf throughout time, so it's really good to see it all laid out. I am also going to talk about the few products that I love for my daughter's hair and then my son's hair. I don't have the product on hand, but I will show what I do like to do for his hair. For reference, I have 3B, 3C hair, my daughter has 4A, 4B hair, and then my son has a 3B hair, but his ringlets are a lot bigger and softer than mine, so it requires a lot less maintenance. So let's go ahead and dive right in. First category, we're just going to knock out straight hair because it honestly is not nearly as many products as my curly hair, so we'll just talk about my favorite straight hair items. Starting out first, if you watched my how to straighten my hair video, you will see some of these products that I already mentioned, but I love this heat protectant spray by Silk Elements. This has been an OG product of mine. I have been using this for probably a decade now. Highly recommend that. And with that same brand, I love their glossing polish. I use this after I blow dry my hair and I'm straightening it. If you want directions on how to straighten your hair, I will link that video right here. Another heat spray I actually really like is this one. This is by Wow. This product is actually very popular among the straight-haired community. I really like this product when my hair is already straight and I am adding curls to it or volume. Either way, it's a really good heat protectant, but I feel like it adds another layer of gloss. So you could try either one, but when my hair's already straight, this is the one I tend to reach for, so highly recommend this one. When my hair is curly, the hold spray that I've always used, I don't necessarily know if it's like the best hair, spray to use, but that's what I've always used, so I just keep going back to it because I feel like the hold is really good. It's the Garnier Fructis Silk and Shine, and mine is, I think, the hold 4. Last, but definitely not least for straight products, is this bed head. This bed head, it's basically for flyaways. So I feel like this is the best flyaway when my hair is straight because it doesn't add a level of moisture that makes the hair start to revert back to curly. So if I'm doing like a sleek bun or anything like that, this is the best for my flyaways and my like brushed back, whatever you call those hairstyles. Now moving on to straight hair tools, I absolutely love this blow dryer by Revlon. It is absolutely phenomenal. It's very cheap, it's very affordable. When I bought it, it was like 50 bucks, and I had to get a replacement recently, and I think it went down to like 30. I guess since it's been out for so long, it's gone down in price. So it comes in purple and pink. I think the purple one is the one that's cheaper right now, but I will link both of them. I definitely recommend this for straightening your hair. This is honestly the OG that pulls all the weight and gives me the blowout that I really like. This is my favorite flat iron of all time. Unfortunately, it's no longer sold. I bought it off Amazon. It's no longer sold. I think I can find their website and I'll link it, but it's old and it's kept up. I don't straighten my hair often enough, but it's kept up really well. So I can try to see if I can find some alternatives to it, but it's by ISA, I-S-A Professionals. If you could find it, definitely go with this one. I like it because it goes up to $450, and that is the best I think that's worked for like my texture hair. I need a little bit more heat to actually get the job done. And last but not least for tools, I absolutely love this curling wand. It is by Remington. I actually don't even know if it's still sold. I got it at Walmart, but I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check and see if it's still being sold. If not, I will find an alternative for you guys. Okay, moving on to the big stuff, curly hair products. It's a lot of different categories, so we'll just go by category. So first, we're gonna start out with the shampoo process. So I have this pre-poo wash thing that I actually really like by Curlsmith. It's called a rehab salve. Pretty sure it's in a different bottle now, but really like this for before I shampoo my hair. Then next for shampoos, I use Bounce Curl. You probably have heard me say this a million times. This is the one I'm currently using. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it. So I only have the travel size version of the one that I actually like, and this is their clarifying shampoo. So once I run out of the other one, this will be the only one that I purchase. I love Bounce Curl, but they've definitely changed the formula over the years because I feel like their shampoo and conditioner used to smell a lot better, and now it's not a bad smell, but I don't love the smell. I used to like the smell a lot more before, so I don't know what they did with the scent. The product is still amazing, but I'm not gonna lie, don't love the scents that much with the shampoo and the conditioner. Another amazing shampoo and conditioner brand that I absolutely love is Not Your Mother. I tend to buy this pink bottle. You can get the set together or individually. They have a lot more products within this line. There's like a green bottle, a purple bottle, but for some reason I've always just leaned towards this particular line. And the conditioner for Not Your Mother is great too. I just don't have any on hand. And then my favorite conditioner outside of that is the Bounce Curl conditioner. They have two. This is the one that I always buy. I'm trying to let it focus. Yeah, this is the one that I always buy. Like I said, I don't like the smell anymore, but I'm still going to use it because I really do like the product, but the smell could do some work. Moving on to like detox items, so this category is very brief. I have obviously the Bounce Curl Turmeric Detox. It pairs very well with this deep conditioner, so I really like this. Out of all their products, this is probably in the top 3 for me. And I don't know how long I've had these packets for. This is a Not Your Mother like curl defining cream, and this is a mask. I actually really like these. I don't even know if they sell them anymore, or at least sell them in this packaging, but these are really good for like a deep condition. And speaking of deep condition, I really like this heat cap. So this with the Bounce Curl Deep Conditioner or these little packets, absolutely love. And last product dealing with shampoo is this little hair scrubber. This is amazing. It makes my scalp feel so clean, squeaky clean. It's a really good massager, and it does feel good on your scalp as well. Moving on to styling products for curly hair. So I tend to go with the lock method, which is leave-in, oil, and cream. So my favorite leave-in in the absolute world with no runner-up is the Bounce Curl leave-in conditioner. I have been using this probably like 6 or 7 years now, and I've not really switched it with any other leave-in conditioner, so definitely love this one. My favorite oil is this bonding oil by Curlsmith. Don't think I've really had a replacement for this one either. I've tried other oils, but this has definitely been a restock item that I buy. And for cream, this is my favorite cream, and again, I have really never found a replacement for this either. I do want to start experimenting with other hair products, so I will definitely make a video about that next week because I did buy some Curlsmith items I would like to try, but these are my 3 OGs for styling. If you are a gel girly, I do like Bounce Curls gel. Curlsmith also has some good gels, but I don't have any with me like right now, but they do have some really good gels. And then for foam, my favorite foam is definitely going to be this Curlsmith foam. And then if you want a hairspray, which I bought this, but I tend to not use it a lot, but it does work. I just feel like it doesn't give as much crunch as other hairsprays can, and it's alcohol free. I just always forget to use it. So this is a really good styling spray or like hold spray for curly hair. And then these 2 products are for different purposes, I guess, within the curly realm. I have this Eco Coconut Gel. It actually isn't even this color. It's a clear, but I keep forgetting to close the bottle, so it's actually made the gel change color. But this is great for my slick back hairstyles. I am obsessed. Also, they have the green olive oil one. That one's really good, but this has just been the bottle that I'm using right now. So this one or the green olive oil. They have another one that I don't recommend. So for right now, I think the green one has the best hold, and then this one comes in second for my personal preference. And then there's been a lot of other hairstyles that I have tried that weren't like my natural curl. I've used like rollers or other type of hair products. I can put those videos in the description of me doing different types of hairstyles, and the product that I use when I do that is this almond butter. So if you're doing like a different hairstyle with the wands, the flexi rods, or any of that, this baby is absolutely amazing. I love her. Smells good too. really, really good option. Moving on to brushes. My number one detangler brush that I use in the shower to get all of my knots out, or just in general, is going to be this Tangle Teezer brush. This one I've been using for at least a decade. Love Tangle Teezer. It has been an absolutely amazing product for me. And then I went down this rabbit hole and I ended up getting this Tangle Teezer styling brush off the Amazon as well. And I honestly like this styling brush more than any other styling brush. I've tried other ones like this volume bounce curl brush. I also got their define brush as well. They're good, but there's something about this that just makes my curls hit at a whole nother level. So if you're gonna go in the market for a brush, I definitely recommend getting the Tangle Teezer. And technically you can also detangle with this one, but I tend to detangle with this one and style with this one. But if you don't want to spend all that money for all these different products, just buy this one. Best thing ever. I do like Bounce Curls brush because it does allow your curls to like clump and formulate them. However, it is a terrible detangler brush. I went on vacation and took just this. No, ma'am. You definitely need a detangling brush for sure. And then for my daughters, for a 4B hair, the unbrush is amazing. It's dirty, so but yeah, definitely try the unbrush if you have a sensitive head. This works on me too, but I don't have a sensitive head, but I don't tend to use it. But for my daughter, her scalp is sensitive and then her texture is different than mine. So I feel like this is like such a game changer for sensitive head people as well as for the 4 range of hair, 4A to 4C. For my son's hair, I just use another Tangle Teezer, same brush, different color. His hair is short, so it's not like there's much detangling to do. Moving on to the products that I absolutely adore for my daughter, and it's really good for the 4 section, like 4A, B, and C. So we've already talked about this hair oil. If you haven't already watched my hair growth video, I'll link that in the description. But this is a game changer, and unfortunately, it's all gone, so I need more. Well, there's barely some in there. Then the only shampoo and conditioner that I put in her hair are these two by the exact same brand, Baskin Lather Co. The bottles now look different. When I buy products, I tend to buy, if it's online, I tend to buy like 3 or 4 bottles. So some of the bottles you may see on here are not the same looking if you were to go buy them on the shelf. They have like rebranded or remodeled their line. So if you do see some bottles that look old, it's not that I'm barely using the product, it's just that I bought a lot of them. And styling products for her, this hair mist has been really good. So I like this hair mist for her. And I like this stimulating hair balm. Also by Baskin Lather Co. So all of her products, with an exception to the unbrush, are by Baskin Lather Co. So I will link their website in the description. Product I really love for my son is called Love Your Curls. I'll have to post a picture of it. I feel like that's the best all-in-one product for someone who doesn't want to have a bunch of steps and or has like shorter hair that doesn't require a bunch of products. It's been absolutely wonderful for his hair. And they have a shampoo and conditioner as well that I actually don't mind, but definitely love the product called Love Your Curls. And moving on to the very last category, that is stuff like these bobby pins. I don't care if you don't use this brand, but if you can see how long these bobby pins are, I feel like when you have curly hair or long hair, using a bigger bobby pin is helpful. And as you can see with these bobby pins, one side is longer than the other. So when I have my bun, this keeps it secure. The other bobby pins end up not being able to withhold all my hair, and they literally end up just pushing out throughout the day. So these are a game changer if you have a thick hair or long hair that rolls around a lot when you have a bun. These will keep them nice and secure. My all-time favorite product to cut my hair are these scissors. And of course, the OG blow dryer for curly hair is going to be the Dyson. Yeah. This one with this attachment which comes with it. This has been the best blow dryer I've ever had for my curly hair. For hair bows, these are really cheap. I buy these on Amazon, and I like these silk ones as well. Mainly when I sleep. I don't necessarily walk around with these, but I do when I'm putting my hair up in a bun. For nighttime, I love a silk scarf, a silk scrunchie. And then my favorite hair cap are the ones that can tie. So I will link this one. I have a few of them. But yeah, this one with the band, I feel like this gives me a lot of space for my curls, but also allows me to adjust how tight I need it to be so when I'm sleeping my hair doesn't get messed up. But yeah, that is a lot of products, but it is all used by me throughout the year. So if you have any questions, go ahead and let me know. I will link absolutely everything. And if you have a video that you want me to make, I really actually appreciate when people comment what videos they like. Thank you guys so much for watching. It is always a pleasure, and I will see you guys next week.